Welcome all. Everyone's talking about the AI boom. But what if I told you the whole thing might be a trillion-dollar illusion? Before we celebrate the future, we need to ask, are we building a revolution or a bubble about to burst? Let's find out in detail now.
We're all seeing this huge AI boom. But is it a real revolution or just a bubble? Let's take a look.
Get this, $3 trillion. That's what Morgan Stanley thinks AI infrastructure will cost by 2028.
And this year alone, big tech is dropping about $400 billion. That's like every iPhone user paying over $250.
So is this money building our future, or is it a massive bubble just waiting to pop? Let's dive in.
Okay, first, the bull case. The optimists say this is a massive technological shift, a real supercycle. They're not calling it a bubble. For them, it's a revolution, kind of like when the internet first showed up.
And why so optimistic? Well, just look at how many people are using tools like ChatGPT. It's a game changer. But not everyone's buying the hype. The skeptics are following the money, and they see some major red flags. Check this out. Big tech's debt has shot up over 300% in just the past year alone. That's a lot.
Plus, some experts are saying the tech itself isn't improving as fast anymore. That makes the spending look pretty risky.
And it gets even more interesting when you look at how all this is getting paid for. It's creative.
Some are using things called SPVs. Think of it as a way to keep huge, risky debts off the main books. So you get all the computing power, but that multi-billion-dollar loan, it stays hidden somewhere else. Pretty clever.
Then there's this weird money go-round. Basically, company A invests in B just so B can buy A's stuff.
An investor you might know from The Big Short says this makes demand look way bigger than it actually is.
Which brings us to the billion-dollar question. With all this cash flying around, where are the profits?
Well, an MIT study found that 95% of businesses using AI haven't made a single dime from it yet.
And here's a big reason why. For AI, unlike most software, the more you use it, the more it actually costs to run.
So if 95% of companies aren't profiting, you have to ask, how long can this spending spree really last?
You know, even the people at the very top of the AI world are admitting there's a ton of hype.
OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman flat out says that yes, investors are a little too excited right now.
And Google's CEO agrees, saying there are elements of irrationality in the market. That's a pretty big warning.
So, will AI actually justify the trillions being spent? Or are we just heading for another dot-com style bust?
Is this just a short-term frenzy? Or are we building the foundation for the next 100 years? Only time will tell.